let's talk about something really quickly. That is Manchester United. Obviously, this team has been one of the biggest laughingstocks for a very long time in the Premier League. Probably ever since Alex Ferguson retired back in 2013. But they have obviously sucked, to be quite blunt. And their owner has not really been helping them by doing things like making their staff have to eat like it's World War II again, just so he can save a few $1,000s on the budget. But, that's besides the point. That's a topic for another video. Manchester United right now has been performing quite well in their past 4 games, and have been doing things that they were not very good at last season, and that's, of course, winning football. Let's talk about it first. Just last month, obviously, they picked up a huge win against Chelsea, and that is the little start of this little mini run. They beat Chelsea, which obviously won the Conference League last season and has been a Champions League level team for the past, obviously last season, maybe this season as well. Big goals from Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, but then they went on to lose to Brentford. But let's ignore that one. Brentford's still a good squad. Then here's where this run really started. They picked up a huge win, 2-0 over Sunderland. And I know Sunderland, for people who may have not been following the Premier League, doesn't sound like a huge team, but this team is currently sitting 7th in the Premier League right now. So they're still quite a decent team. The goal scoring started with Mason Mount in the 8th minute. He picked up a huge goal to open the scoring. Then in the 31st minute, Benjamin Šeško, one of the big signings for Manchester United over the summer, he did score a goal. This is actually his, I think, back-to-back goals. Yeah, he's been playing pretty decent as well. And then they were able to shut out Sunderland and keep the game at 2-0. And that's a big part of this man right here. The unexpected goalie of the team right now, Senna Lammens. He was signed September 1st, made his first start in this game right now, and he picked up a pretty impressive performance. He was able to keep a clean sheet, had 3 saves as you can see, and kept just a little over, or just a little under a goal saved or prevented. He's been pretty decent, and he was able to keep this team, leveled and pretty well, which is something that Manchester United has not had for a little bit. Obviously, not just their goaltending, but the entire team has been quite garbage, but that's besides the point. Now moving on to their next game, this is the big one. They were able to take down Liverpool. Big team obviously. Hasn't been as good as they were last season. This season, and honestly performing way below expectations, but they're still sitting 3rd in the league right now, so it's still a big win for Manchester United. They picked up the 2-1 win from an unlikely hero, but we'll get to that in a second. Bryan Mbeumo opens the scoring in the 2nd minute for Manchester United. A couple yellow cards, and then Cody Gakpo was able to get the equalizer in the 78th minute. Many people looking, it's probably going to be ending in a draw, but then Harry Maguire was able to score the game-winning goal and give Manchester United very important 3 points that has now put them in 9th place in the Premier League and looking towards contending for a European spot. Pretty crazy, if I do say so myself. And again, we gotta give a big shout out to Senna Lammens. He played exceptionally well, 5 saves, only conceded 1 goal, was able to prevent over another goal, and was playing pretty well. This may be their goalie for the future, who knows, but that is quite a big win for Manchester United. look at all across the place, they were able to really keep down Alexander Isak, who hasn't been amazing since joining Liverpool, but still a very quality player. Kept Mo Salah to a bad game. Really, really played well for this team. Harry Maguire obviously played pretty exceptional, was able to get the game-winning goal, as mentioned. And Bryan Mbeumo has also been pretty decent for Manchester United since joining them. As you saw earlier, he was able to get the assist in that Chelsea game, got a goal here. So quite the good run for Manchester United. So I think, here's the real thing we need to talk about though. I think we all owe an apology to this man right here, Ruben Amorim. He came into a very, very tough position. He came into a squad that has a lot of expectations, rightfully so, or whether it's rightfully earned or not is a discussion for another day. But Manchester United expecting a lot, weren't getting a lot, has a sack at Erik ten Hag, and Ruben Amorim, who left a very cushy position at Sporting and was going to earn a trophy more than likely with Sporting, but left to join Manchester United and came right onto the hot seat. They were playing pretty bad, obviously finished 15th last season, and he choked their one redemption and the one redeemable thing from their last season against Tottenham of all teams. But so far he's been playing pretty decent, brought this team from 15th to 9th so far, and they're still in that hunt for European place early on in the season. So how about we all give Ruben Amorim a little bit of an apology and give him some more leeway. And Manchester United, dear Lord, if this is a fluke and a flash in the pan, just whatever you do, pick up a win against Brighton, Nottingham, and Tottenham. If you guys can do this, that man can cut his hair, finally. Anyways, that was just a quick video on Manchester United. Maybe they'll be perform well, maybe they won't, who knows. Anyways, I'll see you guys.